All right. So I am Sarah Riglicki. I am a education specialist, SPED teacher at Everett Everest High School. I've been teaching for, I think this is my 8th year, and I was a paraprofessional for 2 years before that. And I'm from Florida originally, and I moved to California, and now I am here with my husband and my little kid named Alex, who is 2. And I just started sending him back to daycare, which is a risk, but it's been way easier for me to do presentations like this without having a kid cry that I'm on my computer instead of playing with him. All right, 3 dots at the bottom next to presentation button. Oh, someone's asking how to record. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mr. Stone, for helping me out there. Yeah, you just press when you are presenting. I think you can record without presenting too. I just haven't done that before. You just press the buttons and you hit record. All right, so I'm going to try to monitor the chat. My last sessions that I did weren't really question heavy. This one might be. So let me know, please, if I miss your chat. I might ask someone, does anyone want to be a chat monitor? I think I might need a chat monitor for this one. Can someone say, I'll do it?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Leslie.
You're welcome.
All right, I think I might need you in this one. My last sessions, it was more information. This one, there might be some questions. All right, so is anyone, oh, backup, awesome, in case she gets kicked out. Perfect, love it, thank you, Charles. All right, so now I lost my train of thought. So does anyone need more time to sign in? Nope, cool. All right. So this is totally cool if you've never done escape room. If you have created escape rooms in your classroom, then it's cool that you're here too. Maybe you'll learn something, but you might know more than me. But so this is definitely a thing for beginners. You do need to know some like Google things, like how to create a Google site. That'd be really helpful, but not a huge deal if you don't. All right, so let's get started. So here is what I'm going to teach you. You're going to be understanding what a breakout escape room lesson looks like, and I'm going to have you guys do one. I'm giving you 30 minutes, but in retrospect, I might have put too many puzzles in there, and it might take you guys more than that time. So if no one breaks out, escapes in 30 minutes, I'll give you guys more time. And then this is a 2-hour class, so we got a little time. And then you're going to see some breakouts that I already created that you can use, or you can borrow ideas from. That's what I do. I can't think of my own stuff, so I have to borrow and steal from everywhere. That's what good teachers do, right? And then I'm going to give you guys a 10-minute break. I definitely suggest you stop staring at your screen for 10 minutes. Go and pee or something, but get off your screen. And then create your own digital breakout. You're probably not going to finish it. It takes me a long time to make a good digital breakout, but you're definitely going to get started. And I will teach you how to use several tools to put into this breakout. And on the bottom of every slide for the beginning, I'll have the link to these slides in case you don't have it up, because you do need these slides up. All right. So what is a digital escape room? If you're like signed up and you have no idea, it's going to be a website that you're going to create that goes with a theme, a story, and it has locks that you have to unlock. So students, which you guys are students right now, are going to need to solve puzzles to unlock the locks, to win the game, and to escape. Technically, you're not in a classroom, so I can't like pretend to lock you in like I do to my students, but just pretend you're trapped in your computer. You can't escape until you unlock all the locks. So you're going to do it in a certain amount of time. I'm going to give you 30 minutes, but I may give you guys more if you need it. And students can do it individually or in teams. If the district says that we can't do breakouts, that kids can't do Google Meets or breakout rooms in Zoom, then it might have to be individually. But it's really cool if kids can do it in teams. I put you guys in teams, but I'm seeing a lot of people aren't here and a lot of people didn't join. So my teams might not have worked out. But you know, it happens. You plan and then the plans change. All right. So why should you do an escape room in your classroom? I'm going to start with the number 1. It's really fun, super engaging. I'm a special ed teacher. My kids love it. They like beg for another one. I'm like, it takes me a long time to create one, you guys. We're only gonna do it like once a quarter. But it's really awesome. And then number 2, you can do it in any subject you teach. I can't think of a single subject, unless you don't interact with kids, that you can't do it for. And then number 3, it promotes collaboration and team building. If you can do it as a team, we might not be able to if the district says we can't, but I'm hoping we can. And that develops problem solving and critical thinking skills. I mean, you're unlocking and solving puzzles. And then number 5, it enhances communication skills. If kids can work together, they have to talk things through. And then number 6, it challenges players to persevere. You might have trouble if kids don't have that growth mindset. They might give up, which is why it's important to do it in teams. That way they have peers that can help them. They're not just stuck basically in a game and they're just like, this is too hard, and give up and start doing something else. So that might be a challenge that I could see. So I would definitely start with an easy escape room first. You guys have kind of a hard one because you're adults. Sorry. So 7, it builds inference skills. And then 8, students learn to work under pressure, because in the real world, there are deadlines. You got to get stuff done by a certain time. I'm a special ed teacher, so I'm a big fan of not timing kids. But in this case, I like to give them the time. And then number 9, it's student-centered. And number 10 is inquiry-based learning at its best. And you guys should all do it. But I guess you will, so that's why you're here. All right. So ways you can use an escape room for team building activities, front loading activities, reviewing content. I usually do it for reviewing content. I like to teach stuff first and then send them to the escape room with like knowledge they already know. You can do it to reinforce logic and reasoning skills. And one thing that I thought about this morning, I dropped off my kid at daycare, is you can use it as assessment, which eventually could teach kids to make their own escape rooms. I haven't done that yet, but you could. All right, so welcome to my escape room. I'm your game master. This is Ricklicky. You are trapped in your computer, your room, whatever. A principal has been kidnapped by pirates. You and your assigned team we might not do assigned teams, we'll see. We'll need to find a buried treasure and make a trade. Principal for the treasure. You will have 30 minutes to solve the puzzles before the pirates make the principal walk the plank. And no, you can't keep the treasure. You have to save the principal. There is a warning. Your team can ask the gamekeeper, me, game master, whatever you want to call me, for only one hint. You get just one. I find my students actually try not to use a hint at all, which is cool. But you guys can have one. If you guys really, really need more, because it's the first one, I'll be nice, but try to stick with only the one hint. Be prepared to randomly be chosen to explain how to solve a puzzle. This helps with sitting back, relaxing, not knowing what's going on. You might be randomly chosen to tell me how a puzzle needs to be solved. All right. Any questions so far? Okay, cool. This might not work out. I had assigned everybody teams. Does anyone not see their name? Probably. Well, we'll try with this. I did this last night with whoever was signed up. So a lot of people aren't seeing their names.
Well, in the chat, it looks like there's a couple people, Kyle Robinson, Elizabeth Corona, Courtney Rowe. They do not see their names.
Yeah, they probably just joined today, which is cool. I don't know.
Oh, Kyle says Mrs. Corona is there.
So just don't see yourself. That's fine. All right, so some people aren't here. 50 people were here last night, and now we have 43. So we're gonna try doing these teams. If it doesn't work out, you can totally solve these puzzles by yourself, but it's more fun if you can do it with people. So if you see yourself, find yourself and your, what did I call this? Role, your team role. And you're going to join these breakout rooms. Do it with your mic muted, or you're going to have this weird feedback going on. And if you don't see your name, pick a team and join it. Or if you don't like working with people, you can totally do it by yourself. Not a huge deal. It's not a big deal that you guys work in teams. It just makes it more fun to work with people, and you can break out way faster than by doing it yourself because more brains is better. But I should have probably made this list this morning. Whatever. But this is a way when you have a group of students that you know are never changing and random kids won't just come into your class, a great way to set up your groups. So does anyone need more time seeing where they are and what team they're in? I get a message that I can't join Google Meet with my school account. Oh, dang it. You know what? I think I accidentally made this with my personal Gmail. Problems with working from home. Never mind. Okay, we're going to scratch the team thing. Don't worry about being in a team. But just know it's really cool if you can be in a team. All right, you guys are just going to do it by yourself. Sorry. If you want, you can ask someone and create a meet and invite them if you know them. But yeah, you can just do it by yourself. But if you're in a classroom with students and you want to assign roles, I don't recommend doing teams more than 4, but I had 50 people and I didn't want like a million teams. So I did 5. So I gave people roles, and you could be a leader, presenter, recorder, timekeeper, speaker. So these are just roles you can use for your escape rooms. So the leader will introduce each other, which you might want to do if you've been in the class all year together. Everyone probably knows, but you can assign other people roles. And then if there's only 4, then they could also be the speaker. They could be the person that is going to communicate with the gamekeeper. So when this is going to be a lot of people texting me then. When you figure, if you want to ask me for a hint, text me. It's my Google voice number. So I didn't give you guys my real number. I don't trust you all. So you text me for a hint, and I'll give it to you. And don't worry about your team name or team number because the team thing didn't work out. Not a huge deal. And then make sure you keep an eye on the time. I'm going to have a timer going. I'm going to start this 30-minute timer. No one should be starting. I know some of you are, but don't start yet. And then recorder will write down the answers, and the presenter will share your screen. But you guys are all going to be doing things individually today. Sorry about that. But normally, if you can do teams, that's super cool. Yes, it's not. What's not working? The link? Which link?
I think maybe some of them are trying to click on your presentation instead of pulling up your slides first, and that's why it's not working.
Maybe, yeah. So make sure you have my slide. You should have 3 tabs open. No. 2. This presentation, the Google Meet, and the slides. How leave those open? You might have something else. So don't worry about joining a team. John wants to work with people, so he made a Google Meet real fast. You can join him. Sorry about that. I think I did this on my non-school email account, so it might not work. Which, oh well. I noticed that last night. I'm like, where's all my? I did it in my Google Calendar. I'm like, where are all my teams go? I'm like, oh, it's on my personal account, and I think that it might not work.
So Catherine Pratt says that she clicked on the link in the slides itself and got a message that says that the requested URL was not found on this server.
Is it this link, Catherine? The escape room link?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And that was in your slides, not on your presentation that I clicked.
Okay, so you're not talking about the Google Meet.
Correct. I'm talking about the escape room link.
Oh, that's a problem if you can't see it. Oh, okay, let me see.
There's a few people who are experiencing the same problem. They said they also entered it manually and it did not work.
Okay, let me. Okay, well, that's a problem if you can't see the escape room. Not a big deal if you can't join the team, but if you can't do the escape room, that's an even bigger deal. Let me.
Sarah, if we're not able to do it on our own, could you just show us through the presentation itself, and then we can kind of all do it together as a whole group?
Yeah, that is the backup plan, but it's not as fun.
Right. Okay.
And I can show you guys what the escape room looks like. I'm trying to figure out how to get my... Oh, come on, load. I'm opening up my sharing settings and it's taking forever. And if not, we can just solve the puzzles together. All right. Share with people in groups. Where's my link? Any one link. It should be public. All right. Let's just... Lynn Anderson is it? Can anyone get on it? Someone named Lynn Anderson is in my... You're in. How did Lynn get in? Thank you, Mr. Stone. Yes. I was a little worried about this lesson. I'm like, oh, something's not going to work. They're not going to be able to see something. I know my team's probably going to work out. All right, so Lynn got in with magic somehow. I wonder why. Yeah, I know you can't get in the escape room. All right. I want to be in Lynn's team too. I will maybe the bit link is not going to, maybe if I share the actual site, I'll try to do that. Oh, I already had it open. I don't know why I just did that. Chat. I'm going to share the actual website as soon as my computer lets me. Copy and paste. Okay. Let me know if the link I put in works. No? Well, okay. We'll just do it together then. That's sadness. Maybe I don't know how to share a Google site. Can Lynn cut and paste? Yeah, Lynn, you want to try cut and paste what you did? Oh, you know, it didn't really work for me there either. Let me try to... Here, try this link. I have in my permission settings, John, the... Oh, that one worked? Yes. That's public. I think maybe I messed up with my bit.ly. I might not have... you might have to create the bit.ly after you publish. I messed something up. All right, cool. So click that link that I just did, and then you can now see it. And if you want to join someone as a team, that's cool. If not, don't worry about it. Awesome. All right, cool. That much better than doing it all together. Way more fun. Okay, so I'm going to start the time. You have 30 minutes to complete this escape room and save the principal. They need you. I can't say if it's a girl or boy. Maybe it's a male principal. Pretend it's your principal. All right. Does it matter that we have editing? You have editing access? Don't change anything. Oh, it won't matter that much. Well, dang it. Yeah, just don't change my escape room. Don't change anything, please. Don't delete anything. too late to give you guys just viewing only, I think. It's easier to click around when it is view only. Cannot see the photos. Looks like you did not publish your site. Maybe I'll publish it again. Maybe I might have gone in and did a change and forgot to hit publish. That might have been my problem.
Sarah, you can, if you're worried about the access, you can change the settings to view only instead of the editing.
I thought it was view only.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's my published settings that I need to do. There are no published changes to review. No, that's not it. But I gave you guys the link to my actual, not the actual site. Links vary. Oh. Lena, did you get my actual site to work? Anyone with link?
So Sarah,
Yes.
this is Stephanie Zink. So that published one, that's right above Belina, it does work. You can click on it, and then it'll say publish, and you go over to the right side and it says view published site. And then when you click on that, it actually goes to, I think, what we're supposed to be seeing. And you can click on the images and play the game.
So the one that Ashley posted or Belina?
Jonelle, I believe, did right above.
Or them all?
Can I get some?
Don't change anything, you guys.
Can I get some? I have no idea what to do.
Oh, you haven't been able to click on any of the links that anyone's posted?
No.
It's not working for you?
Oh, what links are you talking about?
In the
There's
chat.
a picture. Yeah, I clicked on the link. I'm on the site, but the questions don't make any sense.
Oh, they're puzzles.
Yeah, but what are you using to solve the puzzle?
Your brain. So look at the, let me show you. Share this tab instead. Okay. So you're going to read, ahoy, your crew has 30 minutes. I haven't started the timer yet. The time will end at 11. How about that, you guys? 30 minutes, unlock, I can't read in pirate. Unlock the booty chest locks in exchange for the kidnap principal from Captain Jones and Jolly Lobster Legs. I'll give you guys all a hint that takes you to videos. What? So the names Captain Jones and Jolly Lobster Legs are important. And then this little hint, don't be afraid to click on all images. So click on an image and that will help you.
I did. It didn't show anything.
You can, if you click on an image, it doesn't take you to another place?
No.
You know what I'm thinking, Sarah, is because some people have never done an escape room, it might be helpful to maybe do the first one like for us, kind of like modeling to us what it would look like and how we solve it. And then that's only, of course, the first clue or whatever. And then the rest, then we would understand, oh, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, that would really help.
Okay, all right, let's do it together. Okay. I am going to share this tab. That was my bit.ly. It's easier to see than the presenter one. Okay, so we have Ahoy. Don't feel like reading that again. Okay, so the Captain Jones and Jolly Lobster Legs. Those are very important names to remember. All right, so let's click on this pirate flag. You're going to see this thing called a snout. I'll do this one with you guys. The names have nothing to do with this one. So the snout is pretty cool. You can move the arrows up and down. And can anyone tell me if they see a word?
We're seeing the
No, we don't.
I
What?
found the word say.
There's a tab instead. God dang it. Sorry. I was
Say?
showing the tab.
Say. I found say. Oh, I see there's way.
Yep,
Okay.
there's a say. So we got
Say
say
way.
way. I'm going to move this. Do you see anything?
Yes, we see that.
Okay, cool. But you got to figure out what the words are in there. And that's why a Snope is kind of cool. You can hide different words in there.
Is there more than say way?
Yep. I'm trying to get it. There we go. That's...
hello? Is that the word? One of the words? Pirates?
Pirate.
Yes. And pirates.
Hello, pirates?
So the pirate's way, I'll help you guys. Pirate's way to say hello. Something like that. Does anyone know how pirates say hello?
Ahoy, matey.
Ahoy.
Yes, ahoy. So you're going to go back to the escape room. I'm going to share this tab, that's why. Okay. Back to the escape room. And then it's going to be, you're going to see this 4-letter word lock. And you're going to type in the word ahoy in all caps. You notice it says all caps. But you can't escape yet because you still need to find the 3-digit number lock and the directional lock. All right, so any questions about that?
I'm having trouble typing the word. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Are you typing it capital letters?
I can't type at all.
Oh. I don't know. Do you guys want to just do the rest together? Yeah, I think you can only type in the published site. I'm in the published site view right now. All right, we'll just do it all together. Not a big deal. Okay. All right. If you want to unmute me for a little bit and try to do it yourself, you can. Or not unmute me, mute me. Okay, so let's so we solved one lock. We're gonna do it really fast since I know the how to do it, which is cool. It'll give you more time to build your own. All right, and hopefully you guys can figure out how to publish better than me. All right, so let's move on to the next pictures. So we see some directions. This is actually a Google Doc, which I just put right into the site, which is pretty cool. So you're going to notice that each letter has a different direction. So this is probably going to help you unlock that directional lock you see up here. You're going to be typing in L, R, U, and D. Here's an example of what it could be. That's not the answer. All right, so then we don't know. So maybe we'll click on this parrot and have the parrot tell us more information. What's your pirate name? Oh, this is fun, but we only have 30 minutes. We only have till 11 to figure this out, so we can't pick our own names right now. But we saw names on the first page. So this is why it's helpful to have teammates, because then someone can like write something down. So can someone in the chat, thank you, say what the two names are on the site for me? The two pirate names. I will show you. So someone can type it for me. That'd be good.
Cap-
so we can see it.
Captain Jones and Jolly Lobster Legs.
Yes. Someone type it for me? If not, I can type it. Not a good show.
You can do it.
All right, cool. There we go. All right. This is easier than looking at two different screens. All right. So let's look for the name Captain. So what letter is that? Oh, someone already figured it out. But okay, I'll still show you. So Captain, so that will be A. And then the next one was Jones. So you go to Jones. Try to find Jones. And that's going to be F. And then you're going to go to the next name. And then you're going to go Jolly. Okay, where's Jolly? And is that R right? Was it Roger? Did I mess up my names? All right, so R. And then lobster legs. Can you find lobster legs? M. All right. So it will, oh, is O just Jolly? That's what I want, I think. Yes. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah, so she was right. It is, I'm pretty sure it's up, right, down, up. Where's one? Yes. So it's going to be up, right, down, up. So Ms. Rowland figured it out. You'd want her on your team. So this is going to be the directional lock. So you're going to type in up, right, down, up. You got it. Feeding baby. I have definitely fed a baby lots of time. We're not seeing you. Oh, I should probably just share my my website instead of present. While you're presenting, can you change your presentation mode during presentation? No, you can't. You stop presenting. I'm going to stop presenting for a second and just show you guys my entire screen. It'll be easier when I switch tabs. I wasn't planning on doing it together. Present now. Oh, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Present my entire screen. Okay. So now you guys can see all my tabs. All right, so let's go back to the escape room. All right, so now you'll be able to see exactly what I do. That'd be easier. Okay, so we've solved the 4-letter word lock. We got ahoy. That's what pirates say. And then the directional lock, which is up, right, down, up. So we got that. And so there's still one more puzzle we got to solve. But we got 2 pictures. Oh, if you finish early, here's a little pirate game. It is something time waster. Well, let's do the cat. See where the cat takes us. Little cat gif, whatever you say. All right. So we got a pirate translator. That's really cool. And just so you guys know, this is how I translated my little intro, what the pirate said, a little letter. But I wonder if this is going to help us figure out anything. No, it's actually just a distractor, you guys. So kids can like spend a long time maybe figuring this. It's not going to help them solving the puzzles. So it's cool to always have a distractor clue. Maybe not the first one because they might spend a lot of time on the distractor. But if you do an actual escape room, they're going to have some things that are just there for distractions. All right, so let's click on the map. So this is going to take you to, it's actually, I guess, helpful that we're doing it all together. Oh, you demo student. All right, so it's signing me in as a teacher. This is a website called Deck Toys, which you can do your whole entire escape room with Deck Toys. It's actually how I did my last 2 escape rooms with my students. I just did on Deck Toys. I didn't even go through Google Sites. So I definitely wanted to add this in here for you guys. So it's a map. You're gonna start where it says start here, and it won't let you go without doing the activities. So it says, ahoy matey, you and your crew need to find the hidden treasure quickly. Are you ready? I'm cheesy, I'm sorry. All right, so then we're gonna go to the math terms cave. I wanted to show you guys that all different subjects can use this. So it's gonna tell you to match the math terms to the picture definition. I don't know how I'm gonna have you guys help me do this. All right, so you're gonna click on it. Okay, so we got a square, and then click on another one. Has one round surface, one flat surface. All right, that doesn't match. All right, cylinder. The cone, no. So this is a matching game. So someone holler if you notice a match, because now I'm put on the spot with 41 people looking at me. Square. Oh, I found a square. Oh, was it square? Okay, so there's a square. And then got one. All right. And then, all right, cone. I don't remember seeing a cone. All right, got a little cylinder. The sphere. Is that a sphere? Yes. Okay, got another one. And then has one round surface and one flat surface. Cone. Oh, that was just clicked on it. All right, that's a cone too, right? I think I might have two cones in here. Oh, that's a circle. A circle. Oh, all right. I guess I'm just deciding my think aloud's going to be us working together here. So it has one round surface and two flat surfaces. Up top, what is the cone? Got it, cone, and then up top, cone. Yeah, teamwork. The game is game. And a cylinder and a cylinder. Yeah, all right, we got it. Continue on to find the treasure. You can have kids get 100% correct. I think that'd be mean in a matching game. Did that tell us anything? Sometimes I'm going to have it tell you guys a code. So make sure you pay attention to the ending of a task. All right, so now we're going to move on to the next thing, English. And this one will be lines. So you're going to connect each word to the correct definition. This one I made you guys we had to do it all correct. All right, so let's start with verbs. Person, place, thing, idea. No, that's nouns. I teach English, so I know English. Pronouns. So let's find verbs. Okay, so what's like an action? Action. There we go. Let's see if I can get all the way in the bottom. That's all the way to the bottom. How annoying. Top one goes to the very bottom one. Okay. And then nouns. Oh, that was the first one. Why did they do this? I know it's random. All right, so nouns, a person, place, thing, or idea. Boom. Okay. And then pronouns, or replaces a noun, like I, he, she, there, is. So that you're going to drag that way. And then let's go prepositions. Here, I see adjectives right away. Here we go. Describes a noun. And let's see, adverbs tells more about a verb. Boom. And then prepositions, words used before nouns. Boom. All right, we got it. So someone remember, the key is 2020. Do you know escape rooms in Spanish? You can make an escape room and do it fully in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, so I haven't done escape room in Spanish. All right, so remember 2020. Beware the Kraken. If anyone's seen the Pirates of the Caribbean. All right. So what is one thing that is crazier than a giant octopus trying to get you? You click on that little lock. And the year 2020 is very crazy. Unlock. Now, when students miss that that saying, the 2020, they're like, what? And they have to go back into the puzzle again. So make sure you pay attention. All right. So now we're going to go up the digital ladder. This is digital citizenship. So you get to drag and drop the word to the correct definition. All right, so let's maybe do cookies is the small computer text files. All right, Creative Commons is that people get to use it. Person providing access digitally stored, partially used to add. I think piracy is the fraudulent use. No, I'm wrong. All right, partial use of person. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. A person or company other than third party. Third party. That's third party. Okay, to legal copy. Oh, there we go. That's piracy. Okay. All right, and then the digital error answer to copyright. Oh, I think that one's Creative Commons. Okay, and then the process of acting ethically. Oh, digital citizenship. I wouldn't give these to my students right away with digital citizenship. I give them easier terms, but you guys are adults. And then the fraudulent use, that will probably be identity theft. And then providing access to digitally stored information, we're going to, that's file sharing, and then tag, add descriptive word, boom, got it. All right, moving on to climb the health tree. All right, how much of your body is made up of water? This is unfair because I know the answer. Anyone know how much of your body is made up of water? I don't know if there's any health teachers on here. Anyone want to guess? A, B, C, or D? Put in the comments. It's okay to be wrong. We got some B's, we got some C's. Ooh, a lot of C's. All right, so everyone's thinking I should do 70%. It's not 60%, you guys. At least that's what Google told me. I could be wrong. Now you guys are making me doubt my Google abilities, but it should be 60% water according to my Google. All right, so click the wrong thing. Oh, what did I do? I think I added something to that one. All right. Kids can get points with this too. Go to the next thing. There we go. Okay. Yo-ho, history. Okay, this is all going to be about history. All right, this one I'm not as good at. All right, imperialism. Anyone know what imperialism? Oh, these aren't labeled anything. I don't think it's domination. I think it's this one. Nope, I'm wrong. It's this one. All right, how embarrassing. Okay. Communism. I think that's this one. Yeah, I got that one. Okay, and then socialism. I think it's the policy glorifying military power. Nope. Oh, it's the pyramid. And then militarism. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's probably militarism. Obviously, I didn't really play this. I just I stole a study stack from Quizlet and put this in there without really looking at it. Don't do that for your kids. All right, and then trench warfare. Oh, these people are down the trenches. That's it. All right, next. Okay, so the key is gold. Remember that. All right, here's the treasure chest. We've got to unlock it. What is the key? You guys remember? I don't remember if it was all capital letters or not. Gold. All right, unlocked. Yeah. It's supposed to tell us a thing. Okay. So here is the numbers, 863. Cool. Let's go back to the escape room. Those are just random numbers that I decided I liked. 8, 6, and 3. All right. So now we have all the numbers Good, it is 60%. Whew. That would have been even more embarrassing than me already making a lot of mistakes in front of you guys. All right, so let's submit it. And the buried treasure is booty. It's a booty. I would not write the word booty for my students, but I'm assuming you guys are all professionals and can handle seeing the word booty. So that is what a student would be texting me, is the word booty. But we all broke out with 10 minutes to spare. It would have taken you guys longer without me. I think it might have taken you guys more than 30 minutes. All right, so let's go back to the lesson. Any questions so far? Yeah, I wouldn't want my students texting me booty 100 times either. Yeah. But you don't want them doing the chat. You could also have them email you. But that's why I like the groups and only one person can text me. So that means like out of 10 groups, I don't be getting 10 texts. And were students able to complete? I made this escape room for you guys. I've never done this escape room before until today. I try to do it with myself. I try to have my husband do it, which is really good if you can have someone else practice, and he just didn't want to do it. So he was not helpful. I have done escape rooms with my students. I did right before March 17th, we did one about finding a cure for a virus. In retrospect, I didn't realize how bad coronavirus was. Yeah, so I put in stuff about washing hands and saying, and how to clean your phone and stuff in that escape room. And I've also done a Star Wars escape room, which I did the study skills. I've done one with To Kill a Mockingbird in my English co-taught class. Google Voice. Yeah, I had my Google Voice number. I didn't want a bunch of kids knowing, or you guys apparently, knowing my real number. How do you create a fake phone number? You have to have a personal Google account, and it's like an app on your phone, and it's just a Google Voice number. It's really cool to do. I had to call my caseload, and I was not cool with giving out my real phone number. They haven't really been texting me. It'd probably be fine if they had my real phone number. I don't know. I just was weirded out by it. So definitely recommend getting thank you, Miss Pratt, a Google Voice phone number. That way you can text kids and parents from the comfort of your own phone, and they won't have to know your real number. And I don't have an 831 area code. I actually have an 813 area code. It's super confusing because I'm from Florida. So it's really nice. I can give you guys a local area code. And you'll just have to check your Google Voice. I don't know if this is going to work out. Where's my camera? The little one with the phone. That's the Google Voice. All right, so that is basically a escape room. So now taking points apps will work too. Oh, cool. I don't know about that one. Talking points. That makes more sense. Talking points. All right, I'll have to check out talking points. I do love my Google Voice though. You have to put it on your home screen or you'll miss. It doesn't go like straight to text. It will like have a little notification when you get a text or a phone call. Most kids do not call me. One did. He's an English language learner and it was easier to talk than to text to me. All right, so a place you can go to find breakout, it's called breakouts or escape rooms, are Breakout EDU. They have tons. You can even purchase a breakout package, I guess is what they call. And I think you get like 2 kits, which has like lock boxes with different locks on it. I have several. I did what's it called? Not Teachers Pay Teachers. It's the website when you ask people to donate stuff for you. Donors Choose? I think that's what's called, Donors Choose. And I got tons of lock boxes and stuff. And then it's really intense to use them because you have to reset the locks all the time. But the kids really love the hands-on lock boxes and being able to like actually unlock the lock. So I ended up at the end just using maybe 1. So then they got they could say booty to me. I would not make my students say booty. Some other word. And then I had, for my virus one, I had them all come and unlock the lock, and I had little waters in there, and that was the cure for the virus. So it is really cool if you can do actual physical locks, but I wouldn't do that, especially with the virus right now. And it's just a lot of work having the locks and reset it after each class and stuff, and I have to sanitize it. So yes, so digital all the way. So it's $109 for a year. I don't pay for that. I don't advise you to, but you can if you like. Time is money for you. They have tons of stuff out there. There's also a free community game called The Sandbox, which I already have this open. So there's lots of games where I like to borrow ideas from. If you want, I haven't used any of them yet. I have always made my own. You can email these people and ask for the locks. Not the locks. The codes to unlock the locks. So yes, definitely check that out for ideas. This is a Star Wars one. I did my second to last one was a Star Wars thing one because I had a kid that was obsessed with Star Wars, and I had started the lesson off with the dark side is trying to get us all. He's like, yes. So definitely a story is key. All right, let's go back to my presentation. So yes, check out the Sandbox. You might have to register to view the Sandbox. I can't remember, so that's why I put that link in there too. 100%. Or you can just create your own, and you can you'll be more excited about it if you create your own. It's way more time consuming, but it's pretty cool to create your own. And I'm going to teach you how. All right, so some tips.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Janelle is asking if you have used, I lost it, sorry.
Yeah, I have I've used ThinkLink, but you can totally use it in your escape rooms. I just haven't used that one. It's actually on my list of websites you can use. So it is a helpful website with that. So ThinkLink's like a website you can link stuff to. It's probably a better way to describe that. But yeah, no, ThinkLink's very helpful in helping make escape rooms. So here are some tips: is create a place where your answers are. So here's a little template that it's not that great. It's something I stole off the internet that you can use for your different locks. So definitely have the answers on hand when you're helping kids or doing an escape room. Put it in like your folder for that escape room so you can remember the codes. And then rubric in case you want to grade participation. I've never actually graded an escape room. Kids have just done it. They haven't really asked if we've been grading on this because it's a game. So I've never had to grade an escape room, but you might want to, raise everyone's grade up if you did it. Cool. And then there's a rubric if you want kids to create their own breakouts. That's an expert level. I'm not there yet. And if you have early finishers, I have reflection questions where they can pick a card to answer. I would say with this digital age, if they finish early, they get to go and do non-screen time maybe, or whatever they want, because you're not actually in the class. In the class, it's an issue when a group finishes. You can also have kids go into other groups and help them, but that's sketchy because you might have kids just tell kids the answer. Let kids, I keep calling kids, students, know if they tell other periods the answers, then you can't do fun stuff like this again because you don't want to create like 6 different puzzles and stuff. So I've never had students tell other students the answers. I don't think they care enough about giving other kids the answers, but that might be something you're concerned about. And I've also linked tutorials on how to create your own breakout in case you need more than what I'm giving you today. All right, so under here, in case you want to use my escape room for some reason, it's like a weird hodgepodge of different subjects. It's an escape room to teach you how to do escape rooms. Well, here are the codes underneath the picture. In case you want to know, it's a transition. You can just, I think you're view only, but you can make a copy of the slides and move it around. So that's just the answers. This is where my answers are for me. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a break in a couple slides. But we're going to be creating a digital escape room. You're going to be I'm doing this in a little out of order. I just love this visual so much. You're going to be creating your own prompt, like your story, basically, and what you want to teach your students. And you're going to create your locks. And then you're going to, I have my images last, but you're going to create your images, like what you want kids to poke on. That's not the right word. Click on. And then I always start with the locks first, and then you're going to be creating your site. You can also do the scene, the Google scene, and have kids click on a Google scene too. All right, so first, you want to create a story, a theme. It makes it more exciting for you and your students. So here's some ideas. You can search in our internet for way more. You can fight the dark side, destroy Voldemort. I don't think I spelled his name right. Voldemort, whatever. The guy from Harry Potter. You can have a ghost who has unfinished business. I did that, but then I got like, I guess I'm really creepy. I got like really into like saying like how he died and stuff like that. So I had to stay away from murder mystery stuff because I'm weird. All right, an alien invasion spawn, a murder mystery, lost in the future or lost in the past. If anyone's like an Outlander kind of person, you can make yours kind of maybe more Outlanderish. Disarming a bomb, locked in a prison. You can do a zombie apocalypse. I would stay away from viruses for a little bit though. Finding an antidote to deadly disease. Yeah, I'm probably staying away from that too. But my kids loved doing that one. I did a zombie one, and that was like my favorite one. For a while, I did like a little fake news report, and in the beginning, like I had a kid like actually start like, is there really like there's a virus? I'm like, no. But you gotta make sure they know it's just a story. You can have a cursed historical artifact, whatever you want to do. I want to do an asteroid coming. You have to save the world. Something I want to do. All right, so you also need to have a class objective, what you want to teach them. And so here's an example, math one. Prove if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the corresponding angles are congruent. I'm only co-taught math once, and that was only for last semester, and we went distance learning for half of it, so I don't know if that's an actual standard. But this is way more fun. Students must work in groups to find a lost treasure in an abandoned mine using an old map and their knowledge of geometry. So you got to get a standard, what you want to teach them, and get a story with it. So now it's break time. During break time, think about what story or theme you want to do and what material you want to teach. If you can't think of anything, teach digital citizenship. They need to know that. And maybe by saving the planet from the asteroid. I was correct with Voldemort. Cool. Any questions before we go on to break? So I'm going to go pee, so I won't be here for like a minute. All right, cool. I'm going to start this timer. And in 10 minutes at 11:13, we will return. I'm going to maybe mute myself. Oh, crap. I gotta start the timer. Whatever. I'll just be back. You'll see an empty chair. All right. Bye. right, welcome back, everyone. I accidentally stopped the time a little early, so you guys got a minute extra. But we'll help everyone get back. My chat. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Forgot that happened. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, stop. Oh, no. Calm down. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. Okay. Woo. All right. So I figured out what happened to my website. I accidentally deleted everything. I put it in the trash this morning. I was trying to rename my file and it unpublished my website when so that's what happened. So yeah, so just so you guys know, it doesn't usually work like that unless you accidentally delete your whole drive folder. All right, so you're going to be first creating locks. I'm hoping everyone's here because this is kind of hard. You guys I don't know how I'm going to do this virtually. I'm going to try. You got to first create your locks. So you're going to do this in a Google Forms. So don't do it yet, just watch. You're going to go to a forms and you're going to create a blank quiz. I have a video too in case you need to rewatch someone else besides me doing this. And then you're going to be writing a title for the locks. I would just start with choosing 3 like I did. I have a letter lock, make it like a word, and then a number lock, and then a directional lock. And then you're going to create the questions, and it's going to be like a short answer. As you can see right here, it says short answer. You guys can see the screen, yeah, short answer. And then you're going to make sure you have each one be validated. And then there's going to be this custom error text that you can put a hint. I actually have hints in mine. I was like, look at the pirate flag. Or you can just say, try again, or wrong. And then you're going to go to settings, click presentation, and create a confirmation message. Let me show you guys before you do it. All right, so you're going to start a new Google Forms. You want it to be a quiz. I'm going to do a blank quiz. And then you're going to wait for it to load. Let's do a 4-letter lock. Spell the word letter right. All right. And then you're going to make it a short answer, no matter what, even if it's a number. And then you're going to make it required. And then you're going to make it response validation. You're going to click that. And then you're going to see what you want it to be. So you don't want it to be a number, you want it to be a text. And you want it to be contains. And then let's think of a text. So think of your theme. What would go along with the theme? What did I suggest? Alien invasion? No, I suggested an asteroid. I can't think of anything better. So maybe the word rock. Oh, we're going to do all caps. Sorry. Rock. All right. And then we need a description. So in the description, you want to tell your kids all caps. And then you're going to have your first lock. And it'll be your letter lock. And then you're going to create another one. And it will be a number lock. Let's do a, should we do a 4-digit number lock? 4-digit number lock. And then you're going to make it short answer, even though it's numbers. And make it required. And make sure you got response validation on. And the number is number. You might want it to be text, actually. There you go. Contains. And then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I can't think of anything better right now. All right. Oh, and the customary text, I'm just going to have try again. I'm going to do customary error for this one, too. Try again. And you can go back and change it. It's just, I like to start with my locks. I start with the end goal. All right. I made sure it's required right. And then I don't think I need a description for this one, but you can always give a description or in the little description a hint. And we're going to create one more. and this will be the directional. Direction lock. I don't know why I decided to start doing capital letters. All right, so directional lock. And then want it to be text. So everything will be text and contains, oh, up, down, left, right, maybe. And then try again. Make it required. And in this one, you definitely need a description because you want to say up, equals up. And then D equals down. And left, L equals left. And right equals, I keep saying the word, all right, and R equals right. All right, so that's how you're going to create the locks. And then you're going to want to come up here and go to settings. I know I'm doing this fast. I can do it again if you guys need me to. And you're going to go to this little thing called presentation. And you want to show this confirmation. Show link to spin. They could do it again. It doesn't matter. Congrats. You win. Tell Game Master, or like text Game Master if you want. This will be digital file text. Game Master, or you can say teacher if you don't want to call yourself Game Master. Game Master, one more too. Oh, hyphen it. Text Game Master. The word. All right, we want asteroids coming, maybe like fire. Maybe I should have done aliens, it might have been more fun. All right, and then save. And that is how you make your lockbox. So I know that's a lot to do on your own. This is way easier to do in person than me showing you and having you all do virtually. But this is basically what you want to do. You want to follow these instructions. And there's also little videos to help you too. All right, does anyone need me to show them again? The escape room and your mascot, your contact, a character. You can do that. Oh, someone did a corona. You could do a corona virus themed. I just wouldn't right now because a lot of kids are having anxiety about that. All right, does anyone need me to show them again? Anyone need me to show them again? I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to make your own locks. I'm going to show one more time. Okay, so I'm going to start with a new form. I'll start from scratch. And I'll just do one lock this time, just to make it a little faster. You could also start from your drive. I'll start from my drive if you want to show you a different way to do it. Okay, good. So I'm going to start from my drive. And you're going to do new. And go to a Google Forms. Oh, this will give me a blank form. Yeah, do blank form. Template might work. I don't know. And then I'm not going to eat in front of you. And then you want it to be a quiz. So you're going to go to settings and make it a quiz. You don't need to do locked mode for this. All right. It doesn't really matter for this stuff. No point values. You can have the secret. Yeah. So everything else is fine. All right. So go back. All right. So, you also want a title. Sorry, I forgot to title locks last time. All right. So we're going to make one lock. So you're going to make sure it says short answer. And you're going to maybe a 3-digit letter. 3-digit letter. 3-letter lock. Okay. And then you want to make sure everything's required. make sure you put response validation on, and you want it to be text. And you want it to be contained because you want it to be exactly that. And then you're gonna put your text. Trying to think of a 3-letter word. It doesn't have to work. It can be random numbers too. Pig. Oh, you want to make it caps. And then description, all caps. And then you have a lock. You want to make sure in your settings, presentation, you say, tell teacher the word watermelon. I'm eating watermelon right now. And you got a little lockbox. No stress if you haven't fully finished it. As long as you get one lock and know how to kind of do it, then I'm confident you can make an escape room. Does anybody need me to show it one more time? And if you don't get it now, you can figure it out later too. Not a huge deal.
Sarah, I have a quick question about when it says contains. Does it need to be an exact match or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah, is there an exact match? Yes. Wait, do I have a different thing? It'll have to be exactly that. Am I answering your question?
I think so. I don't know why I thought there was a choice for exact match, but I guess not. I think that's
I
better.
thought there was 2, but I think it's if you choose number, maybe it might say is exact match is number, but then I can't like figure out how to type in the number, so I'll just do short text. And it worked. It worked when I just did the escape room now.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Any other questions about making your locks? This is probably the hardest part, besides the Google site.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why is it pig and then watermelon? I'm confused.
Because that's just random words I thought of.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
I thought it was a funny word, and I'm eating watermelon, so
I thought I missed something. Okay, great. Thanks.
yeah, you can. I would choose words that go with your theme, but it's just the locks. Like one year, I did our room number as the number lock. That was dumb because the kid just guessed the room number. I don't suggest you doing your room number. I don't do like a secret pin of your credit card or anything. Okay, so you're gonna have your locks that kids are gonna unlock. Now you're gonna create your Google site. So you're going to go to the Google Sites. You can go new sites. You can go directly and do create through your Drive too. But you're going to create a site, and hopefully you don't accidentally delete it like I did and unpublish it. I keep wanting to eat. I'm not going to eat in front of you guys. I want my watermelon far away. Okay. I'll eat at 12. Or when time is it? 12:15? All right. So your new website is being created. So you're going to insert your, trying to remember how I did this, forms. So in the little insert section, I'm not an expert with Google Sites. You're going to insert forms, and you're going to find that lock if you're done. If not, you can continue. I've noticed that once I've added the form, there's nothing here. Oh, I'm in my freaking personal account. That's my kid. I need access. What the? Hopefully you guys don't have this problem where you're signed in as the wrong person. This is why I've done my last stuff in Deck Toys. It's just all one-stop shop right there. All right. Maybe I'll just do this straight from my Google Drive then. I logged in once with my personal Gmail account on my computer, and now I am just so confused. All right, so Google Sites. So hopefully by now you have a Google site open. Your computer is not angry at you that you have multiple accounts. And so you're going to insert your Google Forms. It should just show up under Recent. And then it will be right there for students to unlock. And you're going to have to delete it and resubmit it if you change anything, which I always do. So you're going to hit Forms. Okay, I'm signed in as the right person this time. I see my face, not my baby. It should be under Recent. If not, this will be quite embarrassing. I never titled either one. Whatever. Title it Blocks. All right. And it will appear. Hopefully you're smarter than me and have titled your form Locks. Oh, I did. I guess it just didn't mesh the title. Okay, so then you got your locks right there. Or I picked the one with just one lock. Awesome, cool. All right, so you got your lock box. I guess it's not really a box, whatever, section on your page. Anyone need help with that? You need to open your school email. It is open. You don't want to see my email right now. It's a lot of sped stuff going on. Department chair and don't know what the heck I'm doing. All right, one way to avoid multiple profile. Oh, you guys helped me out. Oh, thank you, guys. I think I might just delete my personal account on this Chromebook after this. I did it to see if my escape lesson would work with a non-account. You guys don't need to know why. All right, let's continue. So you can add YouTube videos directly onto your sites, a Word doc. I definitely want to try doing one of those Google scenes, little Bitmoji scenes that you're seeing everywhere, and having kids click on stuff. I definitely want to try that. I haven't done that yet because the Google, I guess that's what it's called, I don't know, whatever the scenes do to me. You can put a calendar there so you can do whatever you want to make your escape room yours. I would definitely give your escape room a title. What did I say? Asteroids? Save the planet. Whatever you want, and do some pictures to go along with it. And you can insert images. I was having trouble selecting. My husband's knocking. And so I've been uploading. I've been going and saving the image first, and then I've been uploading it. My computer, I don't know if it's my computer or it, like when I hit select, it just kept thinking. And you can choose different layouts. And I always have an issue with like accidentally creating text and having to delete it. Yeah, so play around with it, create clues. Let me give you the best thing that I have. All right, so you're going to go to this website right here. I have tons of different websites that will help you create puzzles. Some of the links might not work anymore. It's pretty old. I've had this for a couple years now. I think maybe 3 when escape rooms started becoming a thing. I get really excited about it. And this link will get this link, this website, Google Doc, whatever, will give you tons of different websites that you can use to make different puzzles. This is the thing that's going to take you the longest. So think about what you want your kids to know and do, what questions you want to ask them, and create a puzzle to go along with that. I like to look at other escape rooms and see what kind of puzzles that they have and then steal their ideas. But this definitely is a thing that takes me the longest, is creating puzzles. All right. And then remember to make anything Google set to anyone with link can view, or you're going to have a problem, kind of like I had it this morning, when no one can see, and all the kids are like, I can't see it. And like you've started the timer, and that's stressful. and then make sure you publish your site before you share it. Don't delete it like I did. And then I've been seeing like 5 puzzles equals around 45 minutes, but I've been having a hard time figuring out how long something will take. One time I'm like, oh, this is going to take you guys like an hour. And everyone broke out in like 30 minutes. I'm like, never mind. So that I'm still not totally good with my time management of my puzzles. Sometimes I think a puzzle's really hard and it's super easy, or vice versa. All right, so play with that. And then at the end, you're going to be kicking off your lesson with a story. I usually put the link in the Google Classroom when I'm ready, or you can share it in a bit.ly on the screen. Kids can't figure out bit.lys. They need the link to click, so maybe in a chat. And then make sure you give instructions. And I don't do more than groups of 4. It just gets too many people. And I would do a timer, but digitally, it's hard because I'm not probably staring at the timer. But in class, a timer is really cool if you can use it. I have I think a 45-minute timer there. And then this website, Ditch That Textbook, is really helpful with visuals on how to create a digital escape room. And I just discovered it last night, so I threw this website in here. They have a Google Scenes or whatever, Bitmoji scene. And I thought it was really cool. And then make sure you eval me at the end. You're going to use this time to create your own escape room and ask me any questions. Oh, you actually have a little more time than I imagined because we did the escape room together, so that was a little faster. All right, any questions anyone has already? Let me know. I'll be here. And I think this ends at 2:15, right?
Sarah, maybe I'm just dumb, but how do you get the quiz into the slide?
The form thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you that again. Maybe I have way too many tabs open. Go back to, okay, so this is my website. All right, so you're going to go to your Google site.
Right.
And you're going to click make sure you're in the Insert tab. You're going to scroll all the way down to Forms.
Okay.
And you click that. And it should show up under Recent. That's why I like to do my locks first before I do the website. But you can do your website first and then do your lock. It doesn't really matter. Okay. And you're going to click which one you want.
Okay. And that'll put it into the Google slide. Okay.
Yep, automatically do it. I'll do
okay.
It.
Thank you.
Yep.
I didn't see where you went from the forms to actually setting it up so they don't see the answers like you see on the site right now. And I don't see this part going from the quiz to setting up the site.
So you just make the quiz in Google Forms, and then it will automatically, it won't say the answers. It won't show them the answers because they won't be editors.
Oh, it just show the one or more questions.
Yeah, it'll just show the questions. It won't show what the answers are.
Okay, and then you insert like pictures like you did on the other one, and then how do you set it up so they lead to the clues? I mean,
oh, that's like hyperlink the pictures. Yeah, let me teach you that. All right, so let's. I'm gonna put in an image. I'm gonna upload something that I randomly have on my computer. I was having a hard time searching the other day, so now I'm afraid to search for an image. Who knows what these screenshots are? I'm gonna do a pirate flag. I know it's safe. Okay, so I'm gonna put an image. And then once I insert an image, you're going to just hover over it. And there's going to be a little paper clip, I think. That's what it is. It's going to be inserting link. This is how you hyperlink something. You're going to click that. And whatever website you want, you're going to copy and paste it right in there. And once the kids click on the picture, it'll take them right to the website. That's how you hyperlink. I think that's the term. Something.
I'm sorry, Sarah, can you do that again?
Good question. Yes. All right. You go and insert an image. I think you can hover over a section. and double click, and also insert an image this way. Or not, or you can just break it like I just did. Let me refresh. Okay, don't do it that way. Go to the insert. So you're gonna insert an image, and then you're gonna hover over it, and there's a little paper clip. I'll show you again. I was trying to show you a different way to do it, and I broke Google Site. Maybe. And I promise I'll put the eval up again shortly for everybody. All right, images. Upload. It might take a little bit. This is refreshing. And I'm just going to find the image first. Everyone knows how to save an image, right? Save as. And then you're going to, I'll do a pair this time. You're going to get that image, and it's going to place it somewhere, and you can move it wherever you want. Maybe on the website. But then once you have it, you're just going to put your mouse over the image and click this little paper clip, which says insert link, and insert, just copy and paste whatever website you want the kids to go directly to. You're hyperlinking it. Let me know if you want me to do that again. You can also do a whole Google Slides lesson within your escape room too, and insert a Google Slides. You're welcome, Bill and Gloria. All right, any other questions anyone might have off the top of their head? I'll be here until 12:15. I was checking to make sure that's when the thing ends. Yes, 12:15, to make sure everyone has this. This is my original time, my original session I did this with. It was only an hour, and everyone wanted more than that. So you guys got 2 hours, so you guys can make your own, at least start, digital escape room. I'll be here if you need me, and if you want to go eat lunch early, that's cool too. Just please give me some feedback if you have a chance. And I'll be here for any questions, and if anyone needs to present their screen to me, then that is also possible. I just realized you probably might want this link directly into the chat too. I'll do that. Okay. So I'll put the bit.ly in the chat also for the evaluation. I'm gonna eat my watermelon. I'm gonna stop recording now. Not everyone needs to see your personal questions, probably.